What's going on, guys? It's Jeb. Yeah, so real quick, I want to thank everybody for nearly 50,000 likes on yesterday's video as well. It's insane. I don't even know how to read. Look how unaware that guy is when he doesn't hear the giant elephant footsteps behind him, the rhino steps. Like, look how clueless they are once you pop dead silence. It's insane how much people rely on their ears. I don't know why I was trying so hard against those guys. What the fuck? I got locked in. Sorry. All of them went negative. Yeah, so it's Season 4 Reloaded around the corner, and then hopefully everything will be fixed with my account. But one thing I forgot to read off in those notes or the blog or whatever was that there's actually another new camo coming. Maybe two if I'm not reading it correctly, but basically there's supposed to be like a titanium liquid camo that's coming, and they call it an ultra camo. So I'm wondering if it's gonna actually be like a mastery camo, basically. I mean, if they want to call them ultra camo, sure, yeah, I guess, but I'm not really sure what else they could mean, because the only other thing that I could think of is that they make a camo that is actually reactive. It's not like that hasn't been done before, like, I mean, in multiple other games. Black Ops 4 is one of the first ones that come to mind, though, in terms of having the best reactives.
They all got riot shields on their back.
Sorry, I got locked in and had to shit on those guys too. It's just saying all sorts of stupid ass shit. Keep getting locked in on literally like trying to play the games out. I'm just playing MP. I was meant to play this shit as just a background thing, and I'm actually getting... So there's a UFC card actually going on right now. I'm late on this shit, but I'm trying to get some stuff done. Oh, also, pretty sure it's the accurate release date. October 21st is the release date for the Dark Pictures The Devil in Me. And again, obviously, we all know that all of these games, they're really not that good. Even the best one that they made, Until Dawn, it has a lot of its own issues. Genuinely don't even care how bad a lot of them are. I enjoy experiencing them, so it makes it really, really worth it for me. I wouldn't go out of my way to go and say that they're the best games ever, or they had the best stories or anything, but they are fun. That's the thing I'm not going to take away from them. They're just fun. So here's the really big issue, okay? The reason I was saying I'm really afraid of October is because October is going to be really, really busy for me. On top of it having, you know, my birthday in there and shit, I have a wedding that I need to be going to. I'm going to be gone for a few days, so I'm not going to be here when the game releases, and I actually don't even think I'll be here for like the early embargo shit. I would need them to send it to me extra early, earlier than they've ever sent it to me before. So I mean, I could just, you know, be late on it, you know what I mean? But I'm just kind of fucked here. I've been talking about that game for so long, but then I just realized that they're all around the same time. The one thing I was really afraid of was that it was going to be released at the exact same time as Modern Warfare 2, and I had realized, yeah, I'm actually fucked the week before that as well. Like, how am I going to sit there and convince myself Warzone won't be out just yet? I'd sit down, record all of that shit, record, you know, like the 5-6 hour long game or whatever, and then maybe if I uploaded it in massive parts, 2 or 3 videos, but with the final episode being the 27th. Not to mention, then I'd have to do the campaign as well. Like, dude. Also not to mention is that I'm gonna have to come up with a bunch of ideas beforehand. It would have lined up perfectly if that game came out just a week earlier or some shit. Fuck. I'm so fucked. I feel like I have to do The Devil in Me. Like, I have to, and I was actually looking forward to this one. Maybe I could just literally upload it in one fucking 6 hour long video. I mean, why not? I mean, I get back on this date right here. I sit down, record the whole thing. Shit. The Devil in Me playthrough is gonna be late. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be a few days late, actually. Like, 4 days, 5 days, something like that. I mean, at that point leading up to it, it's not like anyone's gonna want to see Warzone or anything, so I mean, yeah, I could do that. It's not like people aren't gonna want to watch it anyway, just because I didn't upload it on that day, but that's what I usually did. I usually uploaded it on the day, or if I had, like, early access or whatever, I'd do that. And I feel like I could have got early access for this one, too. Fuck! I'll be busy, but it'll be fun, though. Not like we don't have a shit ton of work to do once Modern Warfare comes out anyway. So, Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. I saw somebody on my video yesterday, they were like, even if it's Fall Guys, as soon as he talks about UFC, I'm skipping. It's like, I mean, I literally don't give a fuck. A lot of people are real high on Tom Aspinall, and I think his footwork's great, his boxing is real good, he's fast, he's strong, he has good wrestling. I just don't know if his wrestling is gonna be enough to deal with Curtis Blades, especially over 5 rounds. I want to see him actually test it. There's a problem when people end up looking too dominant, and you just don't really see all the parts of their game. People are gonna deny this, but so many people were saying that Chimaev is just gonna go up and take all the belts and all this shit. People are even going as crazy to say that he could go up to 205 and win. They're saying, yeah, first he's gonna go and destroy Usman, and then he's gonna go and take it from Adesanya. And then since Adesanya lost at 205, Chimaev could just beat somebody at 205 again because MMA math or some dumbass shit. People were saying wild shit. No one was talking about how good Gilbert Burns was until after they had realized how good he was from fighting Chimaev. If you didn't know who Gilbert Burns was before Chimaev, you just didn't watch welterweight, which is why I said this fight's not going to be easy. And a whole lot of people are like, oh yeah, he won that fight. Look at him, he's at this elite level. Look how good Gilbert Burns is. but they were disrespecting Burns. They were saying that Chimaev was just gonna run through Burns and Burns wasn't shit. And then since they had a great fight, a great back and forth fight, which is what I expected more or less, you don't see anybody actually put to the test, and you don't see them stay in a fight for a long period of time, and they don't absorb punches and all that shit. Yeah, they're crazy stats, but they're unrealistically high, which I understand. It's really, really cool. It's impressive and all that shit. I get that. I'm not saying it's not. What I am saying is that it doesn't necessarily show you the full picture. Like, some people say shit like, oh man, look how quickly he disposed of him, and we haven't even seen his entire game. People say that like it's a compliment, but to me, it just raises more questions than anything. Like, when people say that, oh, we haven't seen him do this or we haven't seen him do that, that sounds like a negative to me. Other people say it's like a mystery where they're like trying to conceal like some sort of hidden anime power or some shit. Sometimes that's the case, but no, not usually, no. More often than not, people are gonna succeed at the thing that they are best at. That's how it works. So people are talking up Aspinall and shit, but again, it's another situation where you haven't seen him go long enough to really understand. Like, his striking looks great, the power looks great, the speed looks great, footwork is, I wouldn't say exactly like Cyril Gane's, but it's definitely higher than the usual heavyweight. Footwork at heavyweight is such an underrated thing that people don't even talk about. It's always about power or speed or skill. I want to see what happens if he ends up on his back, or I want to see if he has to defend multiple takedowns. How tired does he get, since a lot of his fights haven't been that long? And Curtis Blades is the type of fighter to do that. He'll just literally keep shooting takedowns and putting pressure on you and shit, and he also has had recently a couple knockouts, and so his striking has been improving. Now obviously he could just get KO'd or whatever, but he's been KO'd by specifically like insane freak power punchers like Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou and shit. Those are the ones that most people see the knockouts from. Paddy Pimblett and Jordan Levitt, which I talked about before. Paddy should win this because I think overall Paddy is a more dangerous fighter, but Jordan Levitt, I mean, he has the skill set to actually kind of deal with some of the stuff that Paddy usually does, so we'll see. Jack Hermanson against Chris Curtis. This is a giant step up for Chris Curtis, but it's because his past few fights have just been, they've just been fucking awesome. He's gonna go from unranked to the #8 fighter and also a really, really good wrestler in Jack Hermanson, who's like really, really annoying to deal with. We'll see if Chris Curtis is good enough to, you know, be near that, you know, #5. It's at middleweight, so. It says, prove your worth as a Terminator in the Titanium Trials Endurance event, featuring 8 challenges set to test your skills in the limited time mode. Now, I didn't do the entirety of the Mercenaries of Fortune's Keep or whatever. I didn't do that entire thing. I only did the ones that gave me the camos, and that's it. But this one is apparently requiring you to finish all 8 of them in order for you to actually get it. Players can earn double XP tokens, Titanium Chrome Weapon Camo. So there's 2 different camos. There's Titanium Chrome, and then there's this Liquid Metal one. Complete all 8 challenges to unlock the Ultra Liquid Metal Weapon Camo. And don't stop there. Rumors of hidden rewards for most dedicated to the Titanium Trials. Are you saying there's gonna be like a reward for what? Early winners of the shit or something? I don't know. What are we talking about? Yesterday, I was also spamming multiverses. They have like their closed or open alpha or beta or whatever. I thought the full game was out. I don't know. I really hope that when this shit ends, when does the actual game come out? Does it stay out? Is it just gonna go until launch or what? I don't know shit. All I know is that I just practiced a fuck ton of Bugs Bunny. Seemed like he was kind of my playstyle, so I picked him and I spammed the shit out of him. I got like an 80% win rate out of like, I don't know how many matches I played yesterday, like 20 plus, some shit like that, some 2v2s in there. JT's just spamming Batman, who's annoying as fuck. Go check that shit out too, yeah, Multiverses. It's kind of like Smash, but it's got like Warner Brothers shit on it. That's just what I'm doing with my time. I'll have to figure out what's going on with October. That's just, the whole thing is pain.